Okay. So, hi all, good morning. Let me admit everyone. Okay. So now you will get the recording from here. I'm not sure the previous recording will be there or not, or it was lost. Okay, so I will repeat whatever I have told. Okay, fine. So we will guide you that how to log in our what I can say Graphy portal where we used to take class. So at the end of the session, I will explain you. And Firdaus is our admin head, so she will guide you in the group as well that how to log in and all this stuff. Okay. What I was telling. Yeah, we're discussing this question, right? Question number 8 from order by assignment. So here in this question, you have to write a query in such a way that the gender should be in ascending order. Ascending means the female will be on top, and then you will get all the male employees, right? Male students. So here I've written select a star from a student order by gender. So order by gender, if you have not written anything, so by default it will be in ascending order. That's all the female employees are on top. Then you have all the male employees, right? And then there was one more condition that the name should be in ascending order. So I have written a query for this. The name is in ascending order. But these two conditions we have to satisfy in a single query. Okay. That is fine that these two conditions I have written two separate queries. This is one query and this is another query, right? But you have to write a single query for that. So what I thought is that this query is fine. Here we are sorting this in ascending order. So all the female are on top and then male. But within this female section, do you think they are sorted in ascending order? Of course, no. Within this male, do you think they're sorted in ascending order? No, right? So now in this query, what I will do, here I will write order by gender, comma, student name. Now the meaning of this is, now those who are not attending, okay, those who are listening to the class, you might be thinking that all these queries are already written there. So actually we were taking on the Zoom, but that abruptly crashed. So again, I have scheduled new meeting invite. Okay. So now I will write this query. Now check the output for this. Now, can anyone tell me first of all the meaning of this query? What is the meaning?
First,
Select
sort by gender, and if the
Hmm,
gender is same, then go
hmm,
to the student name and sort in ascending order.
hmm, good. So you have to, you're telling SQL engine that first of all, please sort based on the gender in ascending order. If two or more records have the same gender, then consider student name and in ascending order, right? So now let me run this query and check the output. Now tell me, is this the expected output? All the female are on top. And within this female, do you think this is in ascending order? We have
Yes, sir.
N, then P, then
Yes.
S, then S. Now within male, do you think this is in ascending order? Okay. Hope this is clear to everyone.
Yes.
Any question from
Yes.
this? This is clear. Okay. So that's what again the meaning of this is sort based on the gender. If two or more records have the same gender, then sort based on the surname. So what Indian has done here, Indian has observed that here two or more records have the same gender female. Then it has considered the student name column, but in ascending order. So Neha, Priyanka, Shruti, and Swati. Okay, now same question. Suppose I'll write here. I'll write here. Suppose DSC. No, let me take that. Then what is the meaning of this? Can anyone tell me the meaning of this query? Sort based on the gender in ascending order. If two or more records have the same gender, then sort based on the student name. But in Salman, can you go on mute, please? I'm getting background noise from your end. Thank you. So now check this. Now please verify this and tell me what you understood. Is this sorted based on gender? Then student name. Is this student name in descending order? We have Swati, then Shruti, then Priyanka, and then Neha. Hope it is clear. Okay.
Yes.
Next question, please.
Question number 11.
Yeah, question number 11, same.
Okay, question number one. Okay, one more thing. In this query, suppose if I write, and this question can be solved by one more approach is there, which maybe if time permits, we'll discuss today. Okay, if I'm writing this query, then what is the meaning of this? Why are you taking this much time? Means you have not
Male
understood.
should come first and then female.
I asked the meaning of the query. You're telling me the output. The meaning is you have to sort based on the gender in descending order. So if the gender is in descending order, then male will come on top and then female, right? Then you have written a student name descending. It means if two or more records have the same gender, then consider student name column and sort it in descending order. Correct? Now check the output and tell me you understood this or not. Is this clear? So you are telling to sort based on the gender in descending order. So in descending order, M will be on top, right? So that's why you could see male is on top. Now here multiple records has the same male. Then which criteria engine will take to sort this? Student name in descending order. So is this a student name in descending order? Right? And same goes for female here. This is in descending order. So see, with single question, you have to do this research. Don't think that okay, this is the question. I have written a query, I got the output, that's all done for the day. No, do research on the question. That okay, if I will change this, what will happen? If I will add a new record, then what will happen? Okay, that's the best way to learn. Yeah, next question, what you're telling? After
Question
eight,
number 11. 11.
it's not there. And this is
In orders by assignment.
11 is not there. Can you tell me the question? Can you read that question? I think I've removed it. Can you read that question?
Yes, yes.
It's write a SQL query to list all the records where salary is not null without using is not null
Oh, okay,
keyword.
okay. We remove that. That assignment that question has to be removed. Okay. I think Firdaus has shared the older version with you. So that question I have removed from the assignment. That is why it is not present in my SQL, sorry, assignment. That question we will discuss when I will teach you null. Okay. When I will cover the null part, no, please remind me, we'll discuss that question. That's all. Any other question you want?
Tanvi, question number
Hmm.
10 from create insert data type assignment.
Okay, fine. So from order by, this is clear, and I hope you all got an understanding of order by how it works, right? Okay, create insert, question number 10. Okay, this is interesting question. Those who have not worked on the assignment, please work on it. Okay, question number 10. So this is scenario based. Business analyst of my team needs a table to be created in database with below specification. So there is a project, and in that project, the business analyst has told that the developer has to create a table. The name of table should be transaction, right? He has even a table name should be transaction. And these are the columns in that table: transaction ID, amount, location, payment mode, and status. So this is the syntax. Yesterday we have discussed, no, the syntax to create a table. So this is the syntax to create a table. So development team has written this syntax to create the table. Okay. Now, what do you think? What is the problem, or do you think there is any error in this syntax, or this is fine?
Apart
Actually,
from,
the
yeah, go on.
sorry. No, you can continue. Sorry.
Hmm.
Like the table name given by the business analysis transaction, but the
Uh-huh.
table created is different,
Good, good,
and
very
the
good.
column names are also different.
So this is very
Is that the
important,
answer?
guys. Correct. So that is very
Um,
important, guys. So when you're working in project, especially those who are fresher, who are very new to this IT industry or to this ETL project, so they do this mistake sometime. So if the business analyst has told you that I want this table, so you have to write exactly same spelling. So now here, what is the mistake? You have missed I, right? So that's the problem. Is that clear? Is that clear, guys?
yes, Tanvi.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Now you can ask a question that, okay, fine, then I understood that the business analyst has told me to write this, and when I created the table, I missed I. Okay, that is fine. But Tanvir, I know this. So whenever I will write query to fetch the data, I will write select start from transact on. I will write this. Okay, because I know that, okay, I have missed I, not an issue. I will write this query. Then what is the problem? Are you understanding what I'm telling, guys? What is the problem with this? Any idea?
There is no data inserted, right?
No, I will insert data. I will insert it in this table. I'm telling if I in here I was there. If I have not written I, then what is the problem? I will tell to this to the business analyst. I will call him and I will tell him that, hey, I missed I. Please ignore it. What is the problem then? The problem is in a project you will be having an FRD. It is known as functional requirement document. Okay, so that FRD contains all the details about the project, that what will be the table name, what should be the column name, how many tables will be there, how many columns will be there, what are the business logics, right? So the business analyst has told you that to create this table and this column. So it is not like you are the only one who is working in the project, right? We have tester in the project, we have data analyst, Power BI developer. So everyone will be using this table, right? So in the project, it is not like you have created this table, so only you will be using. No, everyone will be using. Now the business analyst has shared this document with everyone, with tester, data analyst, and the development team, okay, to everyone. Now, if you are creating this table, transact on, so the tester will be under the impression that there's a table with this name. So he will be writing this query. So do you think he will get any data? He will not get any data because this table has not been created at all. You have created this table, transact-on. Is that clear now? So that is why whatever business analyst has written in the functional requirement document, FRD, whatever he has mentioned, you have to create the table with exactly same spelling, because you are not the only one who will be using this table. In your project, you'll be having many other resources who will be using this table. Is that clear? Are you understanding, guys?
Yes, Tanvi.
Okay. So that's why the first mistake is I is missing here. Then what about this?
Transaction ID should be integer.
Uh, okay, see. Now listen to this. Here transaction ID and this transaction ID, are they both same?
No, the underscore is
No.
missing.
Good. This underscore is missing here. This is also a concern. Clear? Okay. Next, transaction ID. Generally, it has numbers. Correct now? Transaction ID, if you'll see, generally it will be numbers. Like transaction ID is 101. Transaction ID is 203. Generally, it will be number. Now, yesterday, what I have told you, when you have to store number, what you have to do?
Integers.
Integer, right? So this should be integer. Got it? Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Clear? Okay. But now you can ask a question here that Tanvir, many time it happens. You will see the transaction ID will be a mixture of uh, numbers and alphabets, which is known as alphanumeric, something like this. Have you observed this? Okay.
Yes, yes.
So
Yes.
many times, if you check that Amazon or Flipkart, that receipt, you will see the transaction ID or the order number. Something will be a mix of alphabets and numbers. It is known as alphanumeric. Okay. So if it is alphanumeric, you have to write varchar. So varchar, it can store alphanumeric as well. But if you will mark it as an integer, it will not store alphanumeric. Okay. So now varchar, it can store alphabets, A, B, C, D, name, and all those things. It can store alphanumeric and it can store number as well. Now you'll be thinking that Tanvir, if varchar can store numbers, alphanumeric, and all those things, then why you're using integer to store number? Better use varchar always. You might be thinking this, right? I will answer this after some time. So that's what, if you have to store numbers, you use int. If you have to use store alphanumerics, you can use varchar. So if it is varchar, it is fine. There is no concern because maybe this is alphanumeric. But in your project, if you know that okay, this will store numbers only, then better write int. Is this clear? This should be transaction underscore ID. Any questions so far?
No.
Okay. I'm moving to the next one. Is this correct?
No.
Why? What's the problem?
The question it is among
It is
AMOUNT.
AMOUNT, right? And the shortcut I have written AMT. This is not allowed. Again, same dialogue I will repeat. Exactly same thing. Whatever is written in the question or in the FRD, same thing you have to write. It is AMOUNT. So write AMOUNT. Okay. What about the data type?
It's correct.
Okay. I have not taught you number yesterday. So I have told you that whenever you have to store numbers or integers, you have to write int. But yes, you can write number as well. So few database, no, they will accept int. Few database, they will accept number. They both are one and the same. So no need to get confused here. Clear? Now, what about this? Is this correct?
No,
Why?
because the storage is just one, so location we cannot make out with just one character or something, right?
Okay. So yesterday I have told you that whenever you have to use alphabets, right? You use this varchar and write 50 within this, correct? But I have not explained you the reason that why I'm telling 50. Right now, I have not told that. Now I will explain you why 50 is required. Now, before that, let me create a table. Employee table. So you could see here, please ignore this query. Okay, so you could see here that I have created an employee table and it has employee ID column and employee name column. Okay, but in employee name, if you will observe, I have written here varchar 5. Okay, and I'm trying to insert this data. ID is 1, name is Raj in this table, and you could see it is inserted successful, right? Okay. Now I want to store another data. ID is 2, and this name is Michael. Oh, why it is throwing error message? This recorder is not accepting. Check the error message. Value too large for column employee.employee name. Actual is 7, maximum is 5. What you understood from this?
Name counting.
So here it is telling that we in this employee name column, actually how many characters are there in this, Michael? 7
7.
characters.
7.
M is 1,
So,
I2, C3, H4, A5, E6, L7. Actually 7 characters are there. But when you have created this table, you have told that employee name can store maximum 5 characters. So that is the problem. That is what SQL engine is telling, that Tanvir, actually you are trying to pass 7 characters, but maximum limit is 5 only. So that's why it is throwing error message. So you understood the importance of this?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's why on a safer side, I told you yesterday that let's keep it 50. Okay. Not to take risk. Sometime even 10 will work or 20 will work, but why to take that risk? Keep it 50 or 100, anything. Okay. Hope it is clear. Now, coming back to this. In location, is the spelling correct? Yes, the spelling is correct. So do you think this
yes.
data type is fine?
No.
No.
Why? What's the problem? Taking
Size,
this much
size.
time. Hmm. Do you think location now how what is the maximum character you are giving here? One only, right?
One.
So generally location, do you think one character size is sufficient to store location?
No.
No.
No. If someone is from Delhi, how many characters are required? 5, right? Someone is from Bangalore, so almost 9 characters, right? So that's why if you will give it 1, can you store any data in this location? Not possible at all. So that's why this is the problem here with the size. So it should be 50 or 60 something. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. And then I have written here varchar2. So one thing I want to highlight here, if you're working in Oracle, so this is Oracle database on which we are practicing. Okay. So this Oracle accepts both. Either you write varchar or you write varchar2, they both are same in Oracle. But if you're practicing on other database like Microsoft SQL Server, Postgres, and many other databases are there, varchar2 they will not accept. It will throw error message. That is on a safer side. Always use varchar. Clear? Okay. Now next one. What is the problem with this?
Capital S.
So do you think this is case sensitive? Tell me, come on. Is this case sensitive?
Mm, No.
No. Yesterday I have told no. This status is a reserved keyword or user defined keyword?
User defined.
User defined.
User defined. This column name is up to your wish. You want a column with the name status, it is user defined. Yesterday I have told that the reserved keywords and the user defined keywords are not case sensitive. You can write in lowercase, uppercase, your wish. I think I have covered that yesterday, right? That is why it's not a concern. If the business analyst is telling you to keep this S in uppercase, you have written in lowercase, that is not a problem. Okay. What about the data type? Is that fine?
Yes, data type is
Yeah.
fine.
No, data type is not fine. Can you tell me why I'm telling data type is not fine? See what you have written here. 100. Generally, a status will be what? Yes or no, true or false. That is the status, no? In a status column, generally we maintain this status that whether this record is active or inactive, yes or no, true or false, right? That will hardly take
Right.
10, that will hardly take 10 characters, right? Or suppose 20 characters. Then why you are allocating this 100 space for this? Is that required? If you want to stay alone, you are transferred from Delhi to Bangalore. You have to stay alone. You are a bachelor. Then why you will go for 3 BHK house? Is that required? That's not required, right? Maximum you will take 1 BHK house in that you can stay. Or if you have to stay for a temporary basis, you can go for a paying guest, right? It doesn't mean that, okay, you will take a 3 BHK house, wastage of a space. Similarly, in this status, maximum 10 characters, I think that is sufficient. Then why you are allocating more disk space, wasting the space here? Is that clear?
But
Is
does
that
it throw
hmm.
the error while executing?
While executing this will not throw error message, but it is not a good practice. If someone will review your code, one thing, when you will work in project now, suppose this task has been assigned to you. Okay, you have written this creative statement. Then there is a peer review. Okay, someone from your project, they will review your code. And in that case, if they will catch this, that, oh, why you have kept this 100, right? Then you have to change it. They will think that, okay, she doesn't know that, okay, he or she doesn't know that the size matters and this is the message of disk space. And then when you will create this, then the ATL testers, they will test each and everything. And if they will catch this, they will raise a defect in the Jira that why it is 100, why the size is 100. Okay. Oh, that is clear. Is it making sense, guys? Are you understanding what I'm telling?
Yes, yes, Tanvi.
Understanding? Okay. Now, moving to the next one. Sweating rain in 10 minutes. Okay. So status is clear. Now, mode of payment, is this correct? Oh, sorry. There is one more issue here. See, sequence matters a lot. Okay. Here you have told to keep a status column at the end. Correct now? But here, where is the status column? Second last,
It's
right?
before mode of
So
payment.
this also matters. If the business analyst has told you to keep this at the last, so this has to be at the end. Okay. Like here, he has told to keep transaction ID in the beginning. You have kept it in the beginning. Suppose by mistake, if you have kept it at the second place or third place, again, that's an issue. These all things matters. Okay. Okay. Coming to this mode of payment, what is the problem with this?
Payment mode, sir.
Good. Here it was payment mode. So you have to write payment mode only. Don't write mode of payment. Hope now it is clear. You understood this?
Yes, Tanvir.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Now suppose I have a question Let's do a reverse engineering here. Suppose the business analyst has told you that, okay, this is the table name and these are the columns, okay? And by mistake, he forgot I here. By mistake, business analyst has forgot I here and he has written this table in transact on. And suppose I am working on this requirement. I observe that, oh, I is missing here. Okay. So I thought that, okay, business analyst by he has missed I and I have given I here. Okay. Like here, I have added I. So is this correct approach?
No,
Why?
No.
Why? Business analyst has done a mistake here. I rectified it. What is the problem?
we don't know whether it is a mistake or not. It might
Good,
be transaction only.
good, very good. See, never take any assumption in IT projects. Never make any assumptions. If you think that I is required here, you should not put I here on your own wish or on your own terms. No, strictly no. You, in this case, what you have to do, you have to drop an email and never do communication over calls because there is no proof for that. Drop an email to the business analyst. Tell them that hey, I think that I is missing here. Okay. And if he will tell you that yes, it is missing, you please change it. Okay. Then you can do the changes. Otherwise, based on your understanding and your assumptions, you cannot change it. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So next question, please.
Question number 11.
Same create insert.
Yes, yes. Question number 11.
Okay,
Yes.
question 11. I take why I have written this question here. I think this is simple. We have discussed this yesterday. Let me explain by the way here. See, this is a department table. Let me create this table. We'll take a short break in few minutes. Okay, so this is the department table, okay? Now what you have to do here, you have to write a query in such a way to list the details of employees from HR department. You have to show the employees from HR department considering case insensitive search. Okay. So on which column you have to apply filter here? Department column, right? This is department. What you want? HR. This is the output. Tell me, is this correct output? Is this correct
No,
output? Why? The,
because there are, yeah,
these two records are missing. Why these two records are missing?
Due to lowercase r is in lowercase.
Case
Good.
sensitive.
Because you are case sensitive. Very good. You are searching your department with H and R both in uppercase. That is fine. But here in this record, H is in uppercase, but R is in lowercase. Here both H and R are lowercase. And that's why this records will be rejected and it's not there in the output, right? But in this query, it is clearly mentioned that you have to do case insensitive search. It means all the HR, whether it is in lowercase or proper case or any case, we want all those HR records in the output. Is the question clear?
Yes.
Okay.
yes.
what you will do for that? We will write here upper. We have seen this example yesterday, right? Now, if you will check this query, now are you getting all the records? And the explanation is same what I have taught you yesterday. Is this clear, guys?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Samir.
Okay. Can you solve this using lower?
Yes.
Okay, what should be the query then?
Lower and
Right here lower.
small letters.
Small
Then this
letter.
has to be in a small letter, lowercase. You will get the same output. Okay. Is this clear, everyone?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so okay, good. We'll take a short break here. It's 9 now. We'll be back at 9:10. But I will be sharing the new meeting invite. I'm very sorry for that today because our Zoom other trainers they're using that. Okay, and we take classes on graphy, and from next week we'll work on graphy only. Okay, so we'll be back at 9:10, and I will share the new invite. You have to join through that. Thank you. This will get disconnected automatically. Okay.